That 2000 Liberty 1-cent coin in your pocket, yes, the one without a mint mark, might just be worth up to $52 or more. In today's video, we're unlocking the true value of the 2000 Lincoln cent, exploring its long legacy, what to look for, rare errors, and how to know if you are holding a coin that collectors would pay top dollar for. Let's jump in. To truly appreciate the 2000 penny, we have to go back to where it all began. The Lincoln cent was introduced in 1909, marking the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it was a revolutionary piece. The first American coin to feature a real person instead of a mythical figure like Lady Liberty. From 1909 to 1958, the reverse side displayed two wheat ears, giving rise to the term wheat penny. Then, in 1956, to honor Lincoln's 150th birthday, the reverse design was changed to feature the Lincoln Memorial, a symbol of unity and strength. This design remained in circulation for 50 years, and the 2000 Lincoln cent proudly bears this classic look, making it part of the final generation of memorial cents before the design changed again in 2009 for Lincoln's bicentennial. The 2000 Lincoln penny, minted at the Philadelphia Mint, which does not place a mint mark on the coin, is one of the last in a long line of memorial cents. This composition has been standard since 1982, when copper prices forced the U.S. Mint to switch from nearly pure copper to a cheaper zinc core with copper plating. In the year 2000, the U.S. Mint in Philadelphia struck over 5.5 billion pennies, an enormous number, making the 2000 penny one of the most commonly produced coins in recent history. While billions were minted, only a very small percentage remain in mint state condition or contain valuable errors. And that's exactly where the hidden treasure lies. Even though your 2000 penny might look common, it's what's on the surface, or hidden in the details, that could make it worth far more than 1 cent. If you're coin roll hunting or just checking your change, these are the top error types you want to be on the lookout for with the 2000 Liberty 1-cent coin in a normal 2000 penny. The letters A and M in America are very close together, but in some rare error coins, they're widely spaced. This is called a wide AM. This variety came from a proof die accidentally used for regular coins value $30 to $500. Depending on condition, look closely at Liberty, Indiana God We Trust, or the date doubling occurs during the die creation process and can dramatically increase value $25 to $150 plus coin struck away from center. Can be 5% to 90% off. A well-centered date with visible features can go for $30 to $108. Piece of the planchet, blank coin, is missing, forming a byte value $20 to $60. Use a 10x loupe or a USB microscope to inspect your 2000 penny carefully. Many valuable features are invisible to the naked eye. So what is your 2000 Lincoln penny really worth? Sharp details. Nowhere. Bright copper color graded and certified by PCGS or NGC value $20 to $52 or more, depending on luster and grade. Top condition MS68 pennies from 2000 have sold for over $100. Certified examples can sell for $30 to $500. With dramatic varieties commanding even more at auction, your 2000 penny may be worth just a cent, or it could be a $52 collector's item. It all depends on what's hiding in its fine details. Here's how you can start your journey toward finding a valuable 2000 penny. Ask your bank for boxes or rolls of pennies. Search every coin carefully with a magnifying lens. Use gloves when handling mint condition coins. Oils from your fingers can reduce their value instantly. Get a 10x loupe, LED magnifier, or USB microscope. Don't rely on eyesight alone. Errors can be tiny. Use cardboard 2x2s coin flips or plastic capsules. Label your coins with grade, year, and mint for coins that look nearly flawless or show errors. Submit to PCGS, NGC, or Annex. Certified coins bring in much higher prices at shows and auctions. Only you can find out. But now you know exactly what to look for. Start checking your change, roll those pennies, and don't underestimate the hidden value in your pocket. Backhand index pointing right. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button. Backhand index pointing right. Subscribe for weekly coin content, price updates, and collecting tips. Backhand index pointing right. Drop a comment. Do you have a 2000 penny? Have you found a wide AM or error? And always remember, every penny has a past, and some have profits. Keep hunting, keep collecting, and maybe your next find will be worth more than you imagined. Could that old penny in your pocket actually be worth $52? Don't scroll past this, because today we're revealing the untold story of the 2002 D Lincoln penny, a coin that's hiding surprising value in its copper glow. We'll explore this coin's deep American history, its design elements, minting process, rare errors, and how collectors are willing to pay big bucks for the right one. Stick around. This is the video every coin hunter and history lover needs to watch. To understand the 2002 D Lincoln penny, we need to turn the pages back through American history. The Lincoln cent debuted in 1904, making it the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure, President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner ***, it was created to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. Its original reverse featured 2 wheat stalks, earning it the nickname Wheat Penny. But in 1959, the reverse was updated to show the Lincoln Memorial, marking Lincoln's 150th birthday. This reverse design stayed in place through 2008, making the 2002 D penny part of a historical design era that spanned nearly 50 years. It's not just a coin, it's a bridge between the past and present. Let's take a closer look at the design of the 2002 D Liberty 1 cent coin. Features a right-facing bust of President Abraham Lincoln. Liberty is placed to the left of Lincoln's profile. The date 2002 sits to the right. Below the date is a small demon mark, indicating it was struck at the Denver Mint. In God We Trust. Arches across the top of the coin displays the Grand Lincoln Memorial in fine detail. You can even see a tiny figure of Lincoln seated inside the memorial. United States of America is across the top edge. E pluribus unum sits just above the memorial. 1 cent is boldly printed at the bottom. The copper-plated zinc composition has been standard since 1982, when rising copper prices led the U.S. Mint to change from solid copper to a more affordable core. The Denver Mint was incredibly active in 2002, producing over 3.4 billion pennies with the D Mint mark. With numbers like that, it's easy to assume the 2002 D penny is too common to have any real value. But that's not entirely true. What makes the difference is condition, rarity of errors, and how few coins survived in perfect mint state. Most coins went straight into circulation, used, abused, lost, or corroded. But the rare few that remain untouched or show unusual characteristics? Those are what collectors pay for. Let's dive into the top error varieties and rare traits you should be searching for. Look for doubling on Liberty, Indiana God We Trust, or the numbers in the date. Use a magnifier. These can be subtle value ranges from $25 to $150, depending on clarity and condition. These errors occur when parts of the die break and leave raised lines or blobs on the coin. Large, dramatic cuts can increase value significantly. A vertical die break between the B and E in Liberty, creating what looks like the word BIE. Collectors love this fun, unique error value. $15 to $40. Part of the design is missing due to misalignment during minting. A 10% to 50% off-center coin with full date visible is very collectible value. $30 to $100 happens when dust, grease, or other material gets between the die and planchet. These coins have unusual textures or missing elements. Value $20 to $75, depending on severity. Tip: always use a 10x loop or USB microscope when inspecting coins. Some valuable errors are barely noticeable to the naked eye. Let's break down the current value of the 2002 D Liberty 1 cent coin across various conditions. Found in pocket change: dirty, scratched, or worn. Value: 1 cent to 5 cents. Mint luster intact, No signs of wear value $5 to $12 professionally graded by PCGS or NGC value $20 to $52, depending on luster, eye appeal. And strike value $30 to $150 plus, especially if certified, so yes, your humble 2002D penny, if it meets these criteria, could very well be worth $52 or even more in the right hands. Here's how you can find and protect a valuable 2002D penny. Ask your bank for penny rolls. Hunt at coin shops, yard sales, and even online listings. Prevent fingerprints and damage, especially on shiny red coins. Use bright lighting and magnification to spot doubling, die cracks, and other anomalies. Use cardboard 2x2 holders, airtight capsules, or coin albums. Keep them in a cool, dry place to avoid oxidation. High-quality coins or confirmed error coins should be sent to PCGS, NGC, or Annex certified. Coins can sell for much more and gain buyer trust. So, is that 2002D penny in your change jar worth only 1 cent? Or $52? Only one way to find out. Check your change, inspect your coins, and keep collecting. This tiny copper coin could be hiding a big surprise. Smash that like button if you learned something new. Hit subscribe for weekly coin tips, values, and discoveries. Comment below. Do you have a 2002D penny with an error? Have you found anything valuable in your pocket change? And remember, every coin tells a story, and sometimes that story is worth a whole lot more than 1 cent. Happy hunting! What if I told you the penny in your pocket could actually be worth $52? Yes, that ordinary-looking 1998 Liberty 1-cent coin, the one most people would never look at twice, might just be hiding a serious treasure. In this video, we're taking a deep dive into the history, design, minting errors, collector value, and what makes the 1998 Lincoln penny more than just pocket change. Watch to the end, because this is one penny you won't want to overlook. To understand the 1998 Lincoln penny, we need to travel back nearly a century. In 1909, the U.S. Mint released the Lincoln cent, the very first American coin to feature a real historical figure, President Abraham Lincoln. Until then, U.S. coins displayed mythical images of liberty or eagles, but Lincoln changed everything. The original coin was designed by Victor David Brenner, and it featured 2 wheat stalks on the back, earning it the nickname Wheat Penny. Then, in 1959, to honor the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, the reverse was redesigned to display the Lincoln Memorial, a powerful symbol of freedom and national unity. That reverse design lasted until 2008, and the 1998 penny proudly displays this iconic look. So yes, the 1998 Liberty 1-cent coin is part of an unbroken chain of American history, carrying more than 90 years of legacy. Let's take a closer look at the design of the 1998 Liberty 1-cent coin. Since 1982, pennies have been made mostly of zinc due to rising copper costs, making them lighter and more prone to corrosion, which adds another layer of rarity to pristine specimens. In 1998, the Philadelphia Mint produced more than 5.6 billion Lincoln pennies. That's a staggering number, and it might make you wonder, how can a coin minted in the billions be worth more than 1 cent? The answer lies in rarity through condition, minting errors, and collector demand. Most 1998 pennies were used and abused, spent, scratched, dented, and tossed into vending machines. But a tiny fraction of these coins remained untouched, in near-perfect condition, or were struck with rare mint errors that now make them highly desirable to collectors. Now let's talk about what can truly make your 1998 Liberty 1-cent coin worth $52 or more, and that's error varieties. This is the most famous and valuable error for the 1998 penny. Look closely at the word America on the reverse. If the letters A and M in America are widely spaced, you may have a proof reverse used by mistake. These are extremely rare and valuable. Some examples have sold for $250 to $500, especially in mint states. Subtle doubling of letters, especially Liberty, Indiana, God We Trust, or the date requires magnification to see clearly. Value ranges from $25 to $150. Coin is misaligned during striking. A dramatic off-center with full date can bring $30 to $100 plus. A curved or straight bite missing from the coin's edge caused by misfeeding. Blank discs. Value $20 to $60. A cut is a raised blob caused by a broken die. BIE errors occur between the B and E of Liberty. Popular with Lincoln Cent collectors. Value $10 to $40. Pro tip: use a coin loop or USB microscope. Some of these errors are incredibly subtle, but extremely valuable. So what's the true value of a 1998 Liberty 1-cent coin? Let's break it down by grade and condition. Heavily worn. Value: 1 cent to 3 cents. MS68 red examples have reached higher prices in online auctions. Value $30 to $500 plus depending on the rarity and grade. So yes, your 1998 penny could easily be worth $52 if it's a high-grade coin or contains one of these rare errors. If you want to find one of these valuable 1998 pennies, here's what you need to do. Visit your local bank and request penny rolls. It's cheap and exciting. You never know what you'll find. Use gloves to prevent oil and dirt from damaging your coins. A 10x magnifying loop USB microscope for tiny details. Strong lighting. Use cardboard 2x2s, coin tubes, or airtight capsules. Label and organize your finds by year, mint, and error. If your coin looks flawless or contains a clear error, submit it to PCGS, NGC, or Annex. Slabbed coins get better offers and higher trust from collectors. So the next time you spot a 1998 Lincoln penny, don't dismiss it as just another coin. It could be your next $52 discovery. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more rare coin videos, collector tips, and pricing guides, and comment below. Asterisk: have you ever found a wide AM or DDO penny? Every coin has a story, and some stories are worth far more than 1 cent. Keep collecting, keep learning, and keep turning change into cash.